Alright guys, here we go again. We're at home this time against Ajax, and that means Johan Cruyff as well as a whole bunch of other really good players on their side. And we'll see how we do this time around. You know, I didn't put in the photo pack for the legendary players, and so you can tell just at a glance what we're up against, and we're really up against it here today. We'll see what happens. We do have a number of very, very good players on our side, but as you know from watching us in the past, I'm not so sure about the defense, and we give the ball up right away. Good job. Maradona wins it back. He's straight off of injury, and Ronaldo's taken down from behind. And so Kenneth Taylor ends up with a yellow card just a few seconds into it, but unfortunately we're not able to take advantage of it. There's Yashin making the save. And we'll wait a little bit longer, and here's a goal kick for Ajax, and we have the ball kind of where we want it, except we don't have it. And hopefully we can keep it there on this side. That's what we would like to see, but unfortunately we're not quite able to, and here they come. Moore comes very close to giving up a penalty, but they don't call a foul. That's very fortunate for us. Campagnaro now with it, and he's lost it, but he runs back and wins it again. That's why you like that speed. Mendes now. Forward for Chabumkun, and he gives it up straight away, and so much for that. And they ended up having somebody or other offside for Ajax. I think it was Bloomer up at front, and so it ends up working out well for us in the end, though we looked a little bit open there at the back. Here's Mendes down to Pele, to Cha, Campagnaro, and Chabumkun was offside. And that's just sort of the way that this one starts. It looks a little bit tricky for both teams, and we have offsides called on both sides. We're kind of feeling each other out is what's happening, and here comes that Augsburg rain, and that's the rain that we've made famous in the past. Ronaldo over to Maradona, down to Pele, and his shot is deflected as soon as it comes to him, so that'll be a corner. Now, one person you're probably noticing is not around is Messi, who's out for his injury. I think is 2 or 3 months overall. We just finished up the transfer window, so he's going to be back here eventually this season, but it's probably not going to be until we start hitting December. We're here in September right now. Maybe November we'll see him. Well, the corner is unfortunately wasted, and now they have the ball in a very good position. But Yashin is there to jump up and pull it out of the sky. So we have prevented them from scoring again, which is definitely a positive. He lumps this forward, looking for Chabumkun, who does get to it, waltz to Maradona, and his shot is just wide. So much for that. Maradona, of course, a little bit out of sorts. He was injured for a little while, and he's not quite all the way fit. Mendes wins it and then loses. It gives it straight back to Bloomer, and Ratcliffe fouled his man, and nobody saw that. Apparently, I saw that. Here's Cruyff taking this corner, but I guess we'll see another replay of this. And I mean, you be the judge here. Ratcliffe, I think, already with a yellow card, and this is in the penalty area. I mean, it was pretty blatant. There's no way he was going after the ball because the ball was on the other side of the man. You can't get to it that way, even in Football Manager logic, where you can kind of walk through people, and Campagnaro knocks that out for a throw. So they continue to attack, but we have kept them out for the time being. And here they come again. And that'll be another corner for them. So we have to defend. We're only 15 minutes into the match so far. We've had to do a lot of defending here, and it has me quite worried. Cruyff and Yashin's able to grab that. And as long as he's able to jump up and grab that, I think we're okay. Yashin boots this as far as he can, which was probably not the best decision in the world, and we have lost possession once again. Ronaldo trying to win that back, and it doesn't work out, and now we've really been opened up. Yashin does save it in the end, and it was Kerkez, I think is his name there, who knocked that out for a corner. I think this is his first game. Another one of our very young signings. Yeah, Kerkez. So it'll be Cruyff taking this one, and Yashin jumps up and grabs that. And so it continues. We're about 20 minutes into this match now. and Yashin with another save. So if you're wondering why it is that we've kind of put together a super team, one of the reasons why is because this is the sort of team you kind of have to be able to compete at this level. As you can see, we're still kind of struggling to win with any sort of consistency. And it's because of the level of opposition we're up against. Mendez ends up winning this. Campagnaro back to Mendez, now to Pele. Campagnaro over to Ratcliffe. He was under a lot of pressure. Ratcliffe to Waltz, back to Campagnaro. Down to Pele. Maradona. There you go, Waltz. Maradona tried to take a shot again from long range, and that probably was not what the doctor ordered. And Moore, fortunately, was there to win that header and to prevent what would have been a really nice counter-attack there by Ajax. But we are not looking very good here so far. After that victory on the road, you would think that we'd be able to maintain the momentum, and it looks like it's not happening. I'm starting to think that Maradona might need to come out, and we'll put Cristiano Ronaldo back on after that good match that he just had. Moore wins this in the air. Kerkez is able to knock this out a little ways, but not quite far enough. Here they come again. Yashin, however, able to make the save, and that ends that rally. And here they are again with the ball, so we've barely seen the ball at all in the first half. Moore with an incredible header there to keep that one out. Now Ronaldo brings it down. Pele over for Cha, and apparently nothing happens because that's the end of the highlight. Here's Maradona. And that doesn't work. It'll be Kerkez over to Pele. Pele back to Kerkez. Mendez forward for Pele. Pulls it down, and what was that? It was a corner. I guess that was deflected. So on it comes. We are unfortunately not able to win that header. Moore didn't have quite the right angle. And so that's the end of that. About 35 minutes in now. And Yashin, unfortunately, that one was wide. Here's Mendez. Looking for Pele. Can't get it to him. Couldn't get it to Campagnaro either. Deflected away twice. Yashin jumps up and grabs that. And there's a throw down to Mendez. And it goes back to Yashin. Over to Mendez again, to Ratcliffe. Mendez having a hard time with that decision making. Not always making the right decision. Ratcliffe over to Maradona. There's Ronaldo, and there it is. This was vintage form there by Ronaldo. Maradona, great pass. And he puts that in like he's playing pool. It's a tight offside. You know it's a good goal if it's tight like that. And so we're able to prevent them from attacking right away. Gerka's with the throw, and it does go into the box. We end up winning a corner after it. So it works out a little bit better than expected. We have wrested control of the momentum here recently, and Moore's header is saved, and then Campagnaro was offside anyway. And, well, we've prevented them from having much of an attack. Now, Waltz wins this, but Ronaldo's double team, there was no chance. Derek is working hard, getting the uniform dirty, but is not able to do much more. What a goal. Oh, man. So Ajax is running through us like we're not there. Cruyff who set this up. mean, there's just not much you can do about it. There's just nothing you can do about it. Here's more. This would put us back down to 8th. Ronaldo behind the defense. So Ronaldo now has his second. That didn't take long at all. So as you can see, our new tactical strategy is to sort of lump it up for the big guy and let him score. 2-1 now, Augsburg. And Ronaldo wins it. He was taken down, so we have another opportunity here. Here's Maradona, and he's going to look for... Well, that was Cha Bumgun who almost stole a goal away from Campagnaro. Cha to Waltz. Oh boy, that was ever so close. I tell you, Waltz is such a great segundo volante for us. He's been absolutely excellent, nothing short of excellent. They try to find more on the corner, and it doesn't work, and that's half-time. So Augsburg come out of this with a 2-1 lead. We're saying something or other to them. I'm not quite sure. Something about the fans and thick and thin or something like that. I don't know. Apparently it's effective, I guess. I don't know. It's just the things that this game has you say sometimes are just, I don't know. It's pretty ridiculous. You just do what the assistant tells you to. Apparently the players were somewhat inspired by it, but we've given up a shot on goal right from the start. Deep for Ronaldo. Maradona now looking for Cha, and that's just a little bit too far out in front of him. And it's kind of a shame because that would have been one heck of a goal if he'd been able to catch up with it. More wins in the back over to Maradona again. Pele. And there he is. I think he's onside. Nope. They took it away. You could tell the celebration ended prematurely. Yeah, no, it was the angle that was kind of the optical illusion. So the corner goes nowhere. Mendes now with the throw to Pele. And his shot is up and above everyone's head and goes absolutely nowhere again. And so we hold on to this 2-1 lead. Mendes takes that away from Cruyff. Ratcliffe now Campagnaro down to Moore. Over to Waltz. Waltz to Pele down to Maradona. Here we go. Pele lets it go a little bit in front of him. Passes it back to Mendes, and he takes a shot, and that one almost manages to go in. That was an excellent, excellent defensive effort there by Ajax. Good team defense. And speaking of which, there's more preventing that shot from going in and also preventing it from being a corner. An incredible defensive play by him. Maradona wins this over to Ronaldo. Back to Maradona. Here comes the speed. Ronaldo forward for Cha. What a save. Yeah, we want to take another look at that one really quick. So Ronaldo up here with a beautiful forward pass. And he just barely got his head onto that one. I mean, that was close. Maradona again, and Moore can't quite get to a Waltz now. What a move. Kerkez wins this. Maradona up to Pele. Campagnaro over for Cha, and that is knocked out. He was offside anyway. Campagnaro's header is also up and over. So Augsburg still clutching on to the 2-1 lead. We've had a number of opportunities here, but haven't quite been able to put another one in. now it's Ajax who have been caught offside. Mendes here with us to Ratcliffe. Campagnaro to Waltz. Forward for Ronaldo. Mendes. He hesitated a little bit and then kind of tried to lump a shot through, and that just didn't quite work. Mendes is still young. Yashin with a great save. Mendes has this over to Pele. Campagnaro for Cha. Here we come. Pele takes a shot, and it is deflected. Pele's only goal so far, by the way, has been that penalty he had in the last match. That's his only goal all season. He did miss a couple of weeks, but he hasn't been out that long. There's Waltz over Moore. Campagnaro to Waltz. And Ronaldo ends up with the shot. And it's saved. So we try to win this back. Moore does get it. Campagnaro in the back over to Waltz. Maradona. Up and over for Cha, who takes a shot first time again, and that'll be another corner. So Cha Bunkwin continues to produce effectively for us, but nothing happens. And then Moore is called for shoving over his man. And we're probably going to have to take Maradona off. I think he's starting to tire. Ronaldo was offside. They're going to call it? No. Walt's trying to make something of nothing, and it doesn't quite work out as well as he was hoping. And so now is the time that we're going to make this change. We'll put Ronaldo back on for confirm the substitution. There we go. That'll happen with the next stoppage, and Waltz has this in the back. A little bit of a animation flub there because a guy jumped before the ball was kicked. It was kind of bizarre, but the ball ricocheted off of him after he was hit the spot, so whatever. At any rate, it doesn't lead to anything. Terkes gives up a corner. I'm not sure if that was the right decision by him. So we get to do this again, but Yashin is there to jump up and grab it, and that's the end of that. And just like that, we've given up another corner. And Yashin saves it again. And Yashin once again. So far so good. Ronaldo ends up winning it. Passes it to Waltz, who looks surprised to get it. Not quite sure what happened there. Campagnaro loses it, wins it, and then loses it again, and so much for that. I think it was really Mendes who should be credited for making that save in the end. He did an excellent job getting in front of his man. And Yashin jumps up and grabs that corner, so that prevents anything awful from taking place. And we have about 15 minutes left in this match. And that was another attempt by Yashin to just bypass everybody and go straight to the striker, and that's not what we want him to do. Pele wins this over to Yashin. And he tries it one more time. Ronaldo does win it. Cristiano Ronaldo now back to Cha. Cristiano Ronaldo now, and that was kind of a waste. It's Pele getting stuck, and he ended up losing the tackle that time. Not exactly a great tackling player. And Mendes has given up a corner, so we were kind of carved open there. 15 minutes left of this. See if we can hold on. There's Yashin making the save. Now Mendes over to Pele. And he's down again. And so we will put Milan Galic on for him. it looks like the color was orange, which means hopefully it's not too serious. Waltz with this here at the back, over to Cristiano Ronaldo. More. Up to Mendez. Cristiano Ronaldo almost sneaks the header in. That was very, very close. Campagnaro now. Gerkes. And it just doesn't work. We'll try this again. Waltz ends up with this. Ratcliffe. It's taken away by Cruyff. Gerkes, however, able to win it back over to Galic, Campagnaro. Galic again. Looking for Cha, it just doesn't work. It was well thought out, but execution was not so wonderful. And there's the offside call. That's knocked up and out for a goal kick. So we have a couple minutes left. We still have the lead. Ronaldo does win this, so it works this time. Waltz. Down to Gerkes. Mendez over to Waltz. Doesn't work. Ratcliffe now. Galic. Mendez and Ronaldo had that ball gifted to him. That was, I think, the hat trick is what it would have been. We will put on nets for Mendez in a second. And Waltz this time sort of wastes one away. And so that's the end of that. Cristiano Ronaldo does win this in the back, but doesn't go very far. Gerkes now wins it back to Cristiano, to Waltz. Gerkes, Waltz, and now Ronaldo. Forward for Cha. He can't quite get there in time. Cha does come down with it, though. And he's given up a corner, so... or he's won a corner, I mean, so there you go. This has definitely been one of the longer games that we've seen. This video is going around 23 minutes now, and it keeps going. We have 4 minutes of added time left, so something may be coming. Pretty close, 2-1. And Gerkes not whistled for the foul. No, he was that was ruled an offside. So here's Ronaldo over to Waltz. Galic back to nets, over to Galic again. Knocked in the box, but nothing quite happened. Galic does win this. And there's Ratcliffe back in the back to prevent what would have been the equalizer. Galic now with it, and time's about to run out. Over to Ronaldo, and he was just seconds away from the goal. But he was called for being offside, and that's got to be it. They're not going to get very much more out of this. Cristiano Ronaldo wins this in the back, but that's all she wrote. Augsburg win this one 2-1, and that's going to help us a lot in our fight for the lead. We're up to third place, so watch out. Ronaldo with 2 goals came very close to a hat-trick a couple times there at the end of the second half. Just wasn't to be, but there you go. We've come out after the big transfer window break, and we've really made a statement with this one. Talk to you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.